I told my stepmother it was never my job to apologize for other people's assumptions about my dead mom. My mom died when I was 6 years old. My dad was already engaged to Kelly when it happened, so I moved in with them full time. I'd only met Kelly twice before, but suddenly she was introducing herself as my mom to everyone we met. I always called her Kelly, never mom. At school, I was completely open about my real mom being dead. I'd tell teachers, classmates, anyone who asked, but Kelly kept telling people she was my mother, which created this whole mess. When I was 8, my teacher assigned us to write Mother's Day essays. I wrote this really heartfelt piece about my mom, talking about how much I missed her and my favorite memories of us together. Apparently, my teacher thought it was so sweet that she emailed it to Kelly, thinking I'd written it for her. Kelly got so excited reading this beautiful essay, thinking I'd finally accepted her as my mom. Then she actually read it and realized I was writing about my dead mother the whole time. She was crushed and embarrassed, but I had no idea any of this happened. The second incident was even worse. In high school, I wrote this poem about missing my mom for English class. My teacher loved it and wanted me to read it out loud because I had speech issues and needed practice. But here's the crazy part. She emailed Kelly and invited her to come to school to watch me perform this poem, assuming it was about her. So Kelly shows up to school all proud and excited, sitting in the front row, ready to hear her stepson read a beautiful poem about how much he loves her. Instead, I start reading about losing my mom and how much I miss her. Kelly had to sit there while I talked about my dead mother in front of my whole class. I didn't find out about either of these incidents until I was 16. That's when Kelly finally told me what happened, and she was furious that I'd never apologized or tried to make it up to her. She said I humiliated her twice and made her feel like she wasn't good enough. She wanted me to apologize and do something to make up for all the pain I caused her. I told her absolutely not. I said, Kelly, I never sent those teachers anything pretending it was about you. You're the one who told everyone you were my mom. My teachers made assumptions. That's not my fault. She completely lost it and started screaming about how ungrateful I was and how she'd tried so hard to be a good mother to me. I said, you were never my mother. You're my dad's wife. There's a difference. 3 weeks ago, she brought it up again, demanding I finally apologize for embarrassing her all those years ago. I told her it was never my job to apologize for other people's assumptions, and I wasn't going to start now. She said I was heartless and that any decent person would feel bad about hurting someone's feelings, even accidentally. I said maybe she shouldn't have lied about being my mom to begin with. We haven't spoken since. My dad keeps trying to make us talk it out, but I have nothing more to say. I'm not apologizing for loving my dead mother.